We are seeing a rise in the number of people found dead after a typhoon carved a path across the southern Philippines a day ago.
It's destroyed homes, it's disrupted travel and cut power lines. Well, officials in the region say that the death toll has risen to more than 100 people. More than 50,000 people have been forced to flee their homes. Typhoon Bopha is the strongest to hit the Philippines this year. We've seen some really distressing pictures of people who have been forced to leave their homes, and of course families and relatives.
Local officials are fearing there seem to still be some villages higher up in the mountains that they haven't been able to reach yet. The roads that lead to them are still covered in floodwaters, and also bridges that connect certain towns have been basically cut because of the rains and also falling debris. Roads are still blocked, and so rescuers are unable to still reach some of the further villages, especially in the mountainous areas here in the southern Philippines, such as in Compostela Valley, where we understand majority of the remains have been pulled from debris in that province.
Looking for loved ones in the aftermath of Typhoon Bopha. The storm caused massive flooding as it barreled across the island of Mindanao, toppling trees and blowing away homes. At least 43 people died when a mud avalanche engulfed a school and village in Compostela Valley province, where people were sheltering from the storm. Scores are still missing as survivors, many still caked in mud, await help. The typhoon struck at dawn, tearing off rooftops, carrying away bridges, and sending residents running for cover.
I was in the kitchen and I heard a crack. Something fell on the entire house and everything collapsed.
13 fishermen in the region were rescued after being pounded by huge waves while collecting their catch from cages out at sea.
We couldn't budge, the waves were too strong. We just waited in the hut out at sea.
More than 50,000 people on the coast were moved to safer areas before Typhoon Bopha made landfall. Many are still sheltering inside school buildings and gyms in Mindanao. About 20 typhoons hit the Philippines every year, often causing death and destruction. 1,500 people were killed on the island of Mindanao after Typhoon Washi struck last year. Bopha is expected to move out to the South China Sea by tomorrow, but forecasters predict at least one more storm will hit the Philippines before Christmas.
A powerful storm has hit the southern Philippines, killing at least 100 people, with more than 200 reported missing. Typhoon Bopha brought with it winds gusting up to 195 kilometers per hour, which uprooted trees, destroyed homes and brought down power and communication lines. Witnesses say dozens have been injured by flying debris, falling trees or swept away by swollen rivers and flash floods.
The Philippine government is preparing to distribute food and other supplies to about 53,000 people who have taken shelter in schools and local government offices.
This typhoon is not a joke. It has the potential to cause massive destruction. It could be the strongest one to hit the country this year.
Aquino's government was criticized last December for warning the public too late when a powerful typhoon hit Mindanao. The typhoon killed more than 1,000 people.